Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a review. Last night I was at Ulta picking up some fun goodies that I haven't been able to get my hands on. While I was there, the girl at the Ulta counter was actually pulling out boxes of the Anastasia Brow Definer. This is the brow definer that she just came out with. This is the triangular brow pencil. So we are going to jump into the review. So to begin, this is the brow definer. It just comes in this nice rose gold packaging. It does say that it's a triangular brow pencil. You get 0.2 grams or 0.007 ounces of product. And if you want to compare that to the brow pencil you get 0.085. So you do get a little bit more in this. So here is a close-up of the brow pencil, and as you guys can see, the spoolie is a lot thicker than the original brow pencil. Besides that, like I mentioned, I got mine at Ulta. It was $23, which I believe is the same amount for the regular brow pencil. So they're both $23 from what I can think of off the top of my head. If that's not correct, I'm going to list it right here for you guys just to double check. So I wanted to do a first impressions video with you guys using the brow pencil so you guys can see what my impressions are, what my thoughts are on it, and so forth. So we're going to jump in. I'm going to show you everything, and then we're going to come back and chit chat about it. So I'm going to be testing out the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, and this is the triangular brow pencil. She just came out with it. I just picked it up at my local Ulta last night. So I ended up going in with the shade medium brown because it's the only one that they had that was going to be closest to my shade. So I'm going to do this brow first and see how I like it. I will say in the front, it's easier to flick up. I do like the spoolie is a little bit thicker than the other one. The other one I feel like can be a little harsh sometimes and a little bit, it tugs on my brow a little bit more than normal. Okay, so first off, I will say that because it's a little bit thicker, I do like that you get a much lighter hand with it, as I'm seeing. I'm not sure how I feel that it's a triangle shaped motion though. Gosh, I feel like I just screwed up because it's so thick. Do you guys see how like thick that is? I feel like the way that it's shaped, it's just a little too thick for me. If I use the tip at the top of the triangle, I find that I get more pressure, so I get a little bit of a darker application. But I feel like because it's a little bit wider, for me, it's just applying a little bit thicker than what I would like it to be. Let's clean this up real quick and we'll try it. I mean, I can flip it so I can use the tip to kind of add more pressure in the areas that I need more coverage. I mean, the idea that you can just flick it and kind of go upward is cool, but honestly, I feel like this color actually matches me a lot better than the dark brown now. So that's a good thing. Here, let me do my other brow. So I feel like when you initially like play with it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is so thick. It's much more product all at once. Whereas the brow pencil is so thin that you have more precision with it. This one is a lot thicker. So I feel like you have to almost be really careful. You do get the application. Okay, maybe it's just this brow's all effed up on its own. Yeah, maybe this brow's just so effed up that this brow is all jacked up. I think maybe it's just me. Maybe it's not the product. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I need to stop talking because I'm trying to figure out how to do my brows. Let me go ahead and finish my makeup. I'm gonna gather my thoughts and I will get back to you guys. Yeah, let me finish my makeup and I'll get right back to you guys. So now that you guys got to see my brows done and in action, I did go ahead and set them off camera. I was in the process of filming another tutorial that you guys are going to get to see as well. But let's jump into my thoughts on it. As you guys know, when I got done doing it, I'm like, I don't know exactly how I feel about it. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I don't like it. If you're like me and you don't have much of a brow, or you have a very sparse brow and you have to and you have to kind of carve out your brow shape and then fill it in, it doesn't have the best pointed application. Whereas with the brow pencil, I go in and I kind of like carve out my brow and then I go in and fill it in. This one, you guys saw with this brow, it was like a hot mess. Like I went in with just the full application and it just like went all over the place. And then I had to go in and clean it up, and I felt like I took more time to clean it up. But as you guys then noticed, with the second brow, it was a lot easier because then I found that if I use the tip of the triangle, I can create a nice thin line and kind of carve it out. And then going in and pressing down using the entire triangle shape, then I get a much softer application and it's wider. So yes, it was a pain in the rear in the beginning to figure it out, but once I got the hang of it, it was much easier to apply. Then what I liked about it was the fact that sometimes with the regular brow pencil, the problem that I have is that because it's so tiny and precise, you have to have a very steady hand and you have to have the same pressure throughout your brow, especially if you have very sparse brows, because you're trying to fill in those bald spots. So you got to have certain pressure on certain part of your brows, whereas this one, I felt like I got an even application throughout my brows, and then it was very easy for me to apply the pressure where I needed it. I feel like the triangle does help on the inner part of my brows. It helps create that nice fading effect to it. Oh, not to mention that the spoolie is much lighter on my brows, whereas you guys saw when I was kind of going through and kind of combing out my brows, you guys saw, did not tug at my hair, which I love. And it also didn't take away the product. Like sometimes I do have a lot of issue, which is my biggest con with the original pencil, and I find that I will stroke through using the spoolie on this brow pencil, and right along where I don't have hardly any brow hair, it always takes away some of the product and it really irritates me, which is why I always end up having to go with my dip brow. Whereas this one is a much thicker spoolie, so it's not tugging at those hairs and it's gently combing through and it's not taking away product. So I really like it. I feel like this is going to be more of a user preference. It's going to be of a trial and error kind of a product. If you like the brow pencil, then yes, I would say maybe try it out. It might be something that you end up liking. It will be something that you're just gonna have to kind of you know, get used to. Like the first application on your first eye, like mine was, may not be the prettiest, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be really easy to apply. If you guys have any other comments or questions, or you guys want to see any other reviews, let me know. Otherwise, thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you guys had a wonderful day or are having a wonderful day. Also, I just want to let you guys know that I am actually going to be going to Generation Beauty LA this year. It's at the end of January here at the end of the month. So if you guys are there, make sure to let me know. That way we can meet up or I can see you guys. So if you guys are going to be at Generation Beauty, please, please, please make sure you guys let me know. Yes, I will be there. I'm actually going to be there with my mom. So we are very excited. We are saving up all of our pennies. So yeah, besides that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I will see you guys all very soon. I love you guys and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.